What up, folks? It's your boy PJ bringing you another war recap. We finished our war against an Asian clan, another Asian clan, and we beat them. They didn't even really try. 94 to 46. They had a ton of Town Hall 10s, Town Hall 10s with infernos. They were really weak bases, low-level defenses. So we got some good practice. Our Town Hall 9s got to have fun and get creative, trying to 3-star Town Hall 10 Infernos. So it was fun. Have a couple Town Hall 10 versus Town Hall 10 attacks, and then some Town Hall 9 versus Town Hall 10 3-stars. We're going to start off with Bao versus number 3. Bao is going to do a Queen Walk LaLoon. No golems, just those 4 healers. Queen and the King are going to get in there and just wreck shop. They're going to take out 2 air defenses and an inferno, and the air portion of the raid will take out the rest of the base. So you see the Queen has hollowed out that first pocket, takes out that first air defense, wall breakers go in, guides the Queen right into that second pocket. King's in there too, under rage, doing work. Now this is one thing that I particularly like. So the Inferno Tower has locked onto the King and Queen, but right when it had right when it was about to lock on to that the healers, he dropped a freeze on it to give the Archer Queen time to step up and take out that Inferno Tower. Otherwise, the multiple threads of the Inferno Tower would have taken out his healers. So he handled that perfectly. They've triggered the clan castle. He's got poison down. Barbarian King is down, but his Archer Queen is still up, and the healers, all 4 healers, are still up. So she's almost at full strength, taking out the rest of the enemy clan castle. And now he's starting the air portion of his raid on that bottom air defense. The second air defense, which just go down, the Queen took out the second air defense, and now she's just taken a step forward, and she'll lock onto the enemy Archer Queen here in a bit. Enemy Archer Queen kind of wanders down to, gets interested in the loons, but then steps back, and Bao's Archer Queen is able to take her out, opening up the rest of the base for the remainder of the air attack. So loons are all converging in the middle. He's got a couple back end loons there for that Archer Tower. He still has 3 loons. He's going to drop those for cleanup around the base. Archer Queen still up, full strength. Got her healers with her. And there's the 3-star. Awesome job. Next up, JohnBoy versus 10. JohnBoy, he's going to bring four jumps and a rage. I've seen this a few times. I maybe a little more recently than previously. I'm not a good. I don't know anything about attacking as a Town Hall 10, so I can't really say for sure if this is a great strategy. I mean, it certainly works well against this base. It only has 1 Inferno, but yeah, he's got. He puts those 3 heals. It's 3 jumps. It's basically like there are no walls there in that first 2 layers. So the troops have free movement all throughout that portion of the base, and then a 4th heal. Keep on saying heal. A 4th jump to work his troops into the core. He also brought a ton of wizards. So those wizards are doing their thing. The golems with the Archer Queen are clearing out that core. He's got 6, 7 wizards following the Barbarian King there on the top left part. This was a nice touch. He brought 3 Hogs just to speed things up with the defensive buildings. Took out a cannon, and it's going to take out an air defense before the last Hog dies. Oh no, it contributed with taking out that last cannon. Anyway, there goes the 3-star. That was fun. 4 jumps. Next up, Elysium versus 13. Elysium is going to penta this base. He's got a giant down there to get the clan castle lore. Exposed queen there on the right side. He's going to wait until the queen jumps the wall and then drop his barbarian king to take her out. She will jump here in a second. Barbarian king will drops the barbarian king and he walks straight to the archer queen, takes her out. A couple swipes. There's a few remaining troops in the clan castle, so he's going to take those out with his archer queen, and then it is penta time. So archer queen is down, his barbarian king is down. The enemy clan castle troops walk over to the archer queen, she takes them out, and now it is penta time. Loon's going down. Now he's got three hounds on their way to the first air defense. It's got haste for them. 2 more hounds going to the second air defense. Got a rage there in that bottom part. So he's just going to rage and haste these loons all around this base. And I especially like his he saves his haste placement on these last couple was great. He didn't rush them. He didn't panic or anything. I would have been getting pretty uncomfortable at this point. That Inferno Tower is taken out. It's locked onto loons. It's taken out 2 or 3 loons already, and it's just locking onto more. So he had a haste to get the loons all the way over to that Inferno Tower and take it out, and he still has a haste to use to propel the last loons up to that Wizard Tower and Archer Tower. Didn't need his last haste. Has a ton of pups and some minions and his loons. There is the 3-star swag haste. Awesome job, Elysium. Next up, TinyPickle on 15. Pickle's doing a Queen Walk LaLoon. The queen is going to take out that bottom left air defense, and then he's going to send his king and a golem on the top left air defense. They actually don't end up getting it, so it's a nice adjustment here by Pickle to pull the 3-star out on this one. Barbarian King triggers the enemy clan castle. He's got a poison down to help him deal with that. King's taking a lot of damage, so he eventually peters out. Doesn't get down to that air defense. The Archer Queen, however, she does her job, takes out the air defense. She's got her healers with her, and I love this part. He has to save that Queen's ability. He hasn't used it yet. She's going to step up and lock onto that air defense, and the air defense is set to single. So as soon as the power increases, he uses the ability to shake the Inferno target off. The damage is reset and gives the Queen just enough time to take out that Inferno Tower. In the meantime, he's got his hounds down. He's got a couple hounds down, and he's got loons spread across the bottom part of the base. He's got his 3rd hound down on that top right air defense, with the rest of his loons coming. He still has 3 held back. He has a rage and a haste. He uses his last rage, so he's got 1 more haste, and he has to get all the way over to that last air defense to finish the job on this one. Archer Queen's back at full strength. She's going to assist with the cleanup, but she won't contribute anymore. Last hound goes over to that air defense, and he drops his last 3 remaining loons. The last hound busts, and he is going to use his... does he use his haste? I thought he uses his haste right here at the end to get the loons up to that. Oh, that's right. I completely forgot. The air defense ends up taking out his loons, but the queen finishes the job. This is pretty funny. She's got those healers with her. She's at full strength. She's taking a beating from that Tesla tower, but she just slowly plows her way through those walls and takes out the Tesla and takes out that last wizard tower. Sorry, I had my sequence confused on that one. So nice job, Pickle. Last up is Maxdamus versus 18. Max is bringing a GoHoWiWi. max attack, not named after him, although he does a sweet job executing it. He uses those 4 earthquakes to bust open that middle core part. He's going to send his kill squad in there, 2 golems, backed up with witches and wizards, and his heroes. He's going to send those into the core, let them take out the inferno tower. I think they get both inferno towers, and then he has hogs to assist with cleaning up those side defenses, and then all the skeletons from his witches and any surviving part of his kill squad, they're all going to meet in that top left area. So you see the kill squad is in there, all his heals on the kill squad, plus the 4 earthquakes. That's the hallmarks to the max attack. They've hollowed out that core, and you see the hogs are in there on the top side. He's got 5 more hogs. He can send them in on the bottom left side, and pretty even distribution of witches on the top right and bottom left. And of course that archer queen is still up. She's doing her thing. She's gonna stay up for the rest of the raid, taking out buildings. Everything's kind of converging there. The bottom left and top right sides are finished out, and the queen is just queen's working on, I guess she's working on a wall there. Witches and skeletons kind of pouring in through cracks in the walls. You see those skeletons starting to do their damage, destroying all those buildings. Last couple buildings go down. There's the 3-star. Awesome job, Max. Sometimes it's fun to get practice. This was kind of a crappy war. They really weren't trying. But we've got some good arranged wars planned, and so we should have some great attacks for you soon. And I will see you next time with the next war recap.